Yep, it's us again. Stuck in beta. I'm Greg.
Hey, Greg, I'm Josh.
Hey, fellas, I'm back.
Hey,
Welcome.
guess who's back?
Huh?
Back again.
Again.
Yeah.
He's back.
That
Josh
joke,
is back.
That joke is all from 1999, is that? Hey, anyway, we're here
Here's the deal.
on YouTube, live Wednesday at 5 Central Time. Thank you.
Can you slow down a little bit?
Yeah.
That's like your
Check out
overhead speaker.
beer30.tv for information. So, this weekend, what'd we do?
Let's see. What have we been up to? Greg, you and I, we went to the Main and Mill Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah, we did. Hey, you know what? Before we start that, I think Bauman wanted to get started with, because
Oh, okay.
he's not doing beer anymore.
Yeah.
Off the sauce.
Off the
No,
sauce.
I wouldn't say completely, but yes, I have to avoid beer when I can.
And this show is on Beer 30 TV.
Yeah.
We
Stop it.
almost
We've
always
changed the name about 16 times.
we almost always talk about beer.
It's part of the Beer 30 network of
And-
shows.
I thought it was part of the half-ass production.
Oh,
network.
which is a subsidiary. You know.
And he even threw beer-related topics on the agenda.
Yeah, sure. Once a lover, always a
You
lover.
did.
So what do you got for us here, Josh?
I hear you clinging ice.
Yeah, I'm clinging ice. I'm going to make you all mixed drink. I guess you'd call it a mixed
So
drink.
what does a person that doesn't drink beer drink?
Hard liquor.
Okay.
I've always had an affinity for vodka, so
I see you have a soda pop there.
I do have a sody pop. So I came across some moonshine, Apple Pie Moonshine from Ozark Distillery down at the lake. And we went on a little taste test, and this is what
Which lake?
The Lake of the Ozarks.
Okay. Well,
only
there's
one.
people who...
So this is what I came back with. They had several flavors. All were very, very tasty. And
It's a little glass.
mixing it. Yeah, that'll be mine. That's fine. Mixing it with a little bit of cream soda. Actually, about 50-50, really.
Apple pie and cream soda. So it's kind of like the ice cream, like a pie a la mode.
Yeah, I think that's what they said, but I don't think cream soda tastes like ice cream to me. I'm not real sure.
So they
what it tastes
recommend.
like.
they-
Yeah, this
they
was their
recommend-
recommendation. As far as mixing, they had vanilla that they recommended mixing with orange juice for like a dreamsicle kind of drink. I can't remember some of they had. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. I get a creamy taste to the apple pie.
I don't know that I get an ice creamy taste though.
Does it mix pretty well just as you poured it?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I didn't stir it or anything. And really, you can drink it straight and be fine too. I mean,
So I know you're a big moonshine guy.
I wouldn't say a big moonshine.
I've
mean,
seen
I'll drink
you
it.
get
Yeah,
pretty happy
well,
off
that's
moonshine.
that was one time.
I've seen you go, this is great. You gotta have some more. And drinking right out of the jar. This isn't in a jar, so
Well, it's
That's
in a glass
different.
container.
yeah. But it's pretty tasty.
It is pretty
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
burn your mouth,
No.
alcohol-y or
Yeah.
anything like that.
What is it? 35%.
Good question. I don't know.
Like-
Yeah, 35%.
So it's one of the lower.
Yeah, that's
end.
definitely.
Well,
low.
and you
It's not
I-
white lightning or whatever.
no, and when they start mixing it with flavorings and stuff, that's your percentages drop
Right.
pretty quickly when they start doing that.
yeah.
Man, I cannot remember the different flavors they had, but they were all very, very good. Very good. And their vodka is out. Their just plain vodka is outstanding.
So I've only had the Old Smoky. I think I brought that to a Christmas party last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Had the.
And you can find that almost everywhere, like grocery stores
Yeah.
and
I think I had the pumpkin pie and the eggnog. I think those were the two that I had last
Right.
year.
What was that place that we went to down in Branson? We had a tasting, and remember it was right on the what was that outside mall we went to?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we
Too
went
much
through
moonshine.
Yeah, we went through that tasting, and then they had a caramel apple, and I only remember that because we bought one for my father-in-law,
Oh, you bought some.
which was it's always a great gift to buy something you can drink.
Sure.
Because at Christmas, as a gift, I should say, at Christmas, then he wanted to share it.
Well,
So,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It's like-
That's
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
the
most
whole
people would
point.
do. Yeah.
So that was really good. I really enjoyed that. We
Okay.
drank it straight.
And I will give that, like, so if someone gave a bottle of moonshine or hard liquor, they'd be able to share it right away because, like beer, it normally needs to be chilled.
Right.
Sure.
You know?
Yep.
Okay, let me tell you more, Mr. Obvious. So we did go to Main and Mills Oktoberfest this weekend. It was more their first year anniversary.
Yeah, first year of the brewery being open, right?
Yeah, and they closed down the street in front of their building. As if you don't know Main and Mill Brewery, look it up. You can find it. It's a brewery near our houses.
Yep.
And yeah, they shut down the street. Had a bunch of bands. Had beer. Had food. And there were a bunch of different specialty brews that he opened. We only stayed for one.
Speaking of that, did you see his one-off today?
I did not.
Wednesdays they do one-off Wednesdays, and today this sounds like something we would have brewed.
Yeah, we need to shoot a show there.
He did
Yeah.
a vanilla pumpkin porter, which isn't too weird, but his other one, mushroom stout.
Mushroom
sounds like something-
stout.
Yeah, that
Greg
does
would have
sound-
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like mushrooms, but I
On
don't
a
know.
pizza, maybe. Yeah.
Sure. Well,
On a
or
burger.
stuffed.
Yeah.
Back to the Oktoberfest. Did you get down there at all, Josh?
No, we had stuff going on Saturday. We were up at the playground all day.
It was a really neat environment. It was.
I heard it was very crowded.
We got there right at 11.
Yeah.
Which is when it started.
We were one of the first there.
And yeah, we were, so they were still setting up the stages. And,
Oh, really?
And the bands. What was the time the first band started? At noon, I
It
think.
was around noon.
And they were a little bit delayed, but yeah, it was pretty cool to have the whole street blocked off. And then
How far did that go up? How far did they?
It was to the intersection where.
Judy's Flower Shop.
Oh, okay. So a block and a half, 2 blocks maybe.
Yeah. And so you walk in just the one end, I guess it was. I don't know if the other end. I don't remember what they had at the other end. I don't think we made it down that far, but we walked in the end, and you had to buy everything was tickets. You had to buy tickets
Right.
for $4 each. But yeah, it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful day, and the stages were like facing each other. So one band would play while the other stage was getting set up, and then they would play. And
I heard
Back and
from
forth.
2 different people they ran out or low, extremely low on beer.
wow.
I don't think it was Denny's beer though. I think it was Bud Light bottles.
Oh
Well, I
yeah.
heard that they ran out of the pork. They
Oh, really?
They
Oh,
underestimated because Scott from
Yeah.
he was there, and I think it was around 7. He went, and they were out of pork already.
Wow.
It's like nothing pork. We have everything but pork.
That would be my only complaint of the entire event while we were there was that we bought the pulled pork sandwiches and they were really, I'll say stingy on the pork.
Really?
And I think it's because they overestimated or underestimated the amount of
They
people.
realized how many.
And that was early. We ate at like, 2? Something like that? 1 or 2?
Yeah.
And they had hours and hours to go.
Yeah. Yeah, they went till midnight, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my only thing with it was the first year. It was really nice. They had tables out. They had, a street fest. It was cool. They needed more like vendors. It would have been nice. One thing I would have liked to see, obviously a person can't stay there all 12 hours, or else they'll be pretty messed up if they're drinking the whole time. But I would have liked to see like maybe a bags tournament or washers or something a little more than bands. Now, I'm nitpicking, but I had a good time there. The
Just
few
advice.
hours that I
Yeah, advice for what you
Yeah.
would think that would keep people maybe hanging around longer.
right, exactly.
He I don't remember if I guess it was him that told me this. It's going to be a little bit different next year. The barbecue festival that was a couple weeks ago that I was in is going to kick off the week of Oktoberfest, and then his Street Fest will end the week of Oktoberfest, and they're going to have events throughout the week, and
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit different.
And I could really see them extending it maybe down to 33. I think that
Yeah.
would be a good distance.
I'll just say though, overall, it's awesome what they're able to
Oh,
start
yeah.
doing around
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I
mean,
agree.
as a longtime resident, I mean, I didn't grow up down here. You did. You were
Yeah.
from Festus. We're from a little further north. But, I mean, since I've been down here since 2005, I don't remember anything like this. You know, events, regular events that you could almost. I mean, there's frequent things going on now, and this is just another example of something that we can do right here rather than driving 40 miles to
and if
St. Louis.
the right things happen enough times, that will kind of rejuvenate
Yeah.
that part of town, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we
We'll
were
get
talking
the-
about that while
the-
we were down there.
The secondhand shops and churches off of Main Street get
Right.
vital businesses, or businesses that'll actually bring income in.
Did you see the comic store? It moved down.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I heard that.
I wonder if something's going in there.
Did you say you were wanting to get rid of churches?
No, just we have
That's a little controversial.
no, and I'm not trying to be controversial.
Okay.
What my point being is that there are other businesses that could take those
Yeah.
storefront spaces and pay taxes, because churches don't pay taxes.
Well,
that would be would
beneficial to
add
the-
something to the environment.
There's
to
no
the
reason. Like,
city.
they could easily be, a little further down. There's no reason for them
Well-
to be on a main street where you would normally have your retail type.
And we've talked about this before. The one church is in a theater that is cool, really cool
Yeah.
old theater
Yeah.
that would be awesome to reopen as like a vintage movie type
Right.
place, or
Oh.
bands. That would be
Or-
so cool.
make it a premiere movie place.
Sure.
Where you go,
Have the
You're-
recliners and
have the recliners, have the beer, have the nice food. I
well,
mean,
if they ever leave, then you better be ready with
Okay.
a pocketbook
Do
to.
I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Your 30 presents.
I mean,
Yeah.
you team that up with Main and Mill, and if another very vital business would go in on Main Street, or very, I don't know, bring a lot of foot traffic, a lot of money to Main Street, I don't see why anything like that would not go over. I mean, I really don't. The more people you bring down there, the better chance that stuff has to go over.
Yeah. Any idea what they're rehabbing that building across the street for? Have you noticed that?
It's Comtree's building. They're putting new windows in.
Yeah, but they took the
facade,
outside.
yeah.
It says Northern or
That's
Mercantile.
the original doorway into that building. And
are they going to keep that? 'Cause
I don't
that's
know.
Kind of cool.
That's really cool. That's the original doorway, or the original, what is that called?
Yeah.
Mantle post or something?
Yeah, it's like 100, probably 100 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, 120 years old, something
Yeah.
like. Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool.
Well, let's get off our local topic.
Yeah, 'cause nobody cares.
Yeah, okay. Actually, this ends up being a local topic. I hear you had a leaky toilet or something.
Oh, yeah. So I think we could just make this a segment. My weekly problem.
Okay, wait. Here, I got an intro for your segment.
What the hell is wrong with that?
Josh's weekly problem. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Well, so there's always something that I have to talk about that's like something that a problem or an issue that I face. So whether
Injury.
it's a injury, sprained ankle, or
Groin.
the bee attack that I suffered. So this past weekend, I had a leaky toilet, and I found out about it because I have I have a bathroom upstairs and a bathroom downstairs, over the top of each other. And on Sunday, we had a party at our house for our kid's birthday party, and I went into my bathroom downstairs, and there was a big puddle on the floor that was coming. Water was like steady dripping through the vent up above.
Oh man. man.
So you were there, right? And this was after you left.
I didn't see this or hear about it.
Yeah,
Well,
this is when I found it, and so went upstairs. Couldn't really see anything going wrong upstairs on the in that bathroom, but there was a little bit of moisture around the toilet. So shut off the water to the toilet. Couldn't really do anything about it then, but it was just like steady dripping through that vent, and
that's the kind of stuff that just pisses you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't sleep. And
it's drywall and everything. So it's, like a million things are running through my head.
Mold growing
Yeah,
behind
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
So Monday I took the toilet up and I found that the flange was broken. The flange is what holds the toilet to the floor.
Yeah.
There's 2 bolts that come up through it. On the right side, the tube, like, it was plastic. The 2 plastic pieces were like broken off. So the toilet was able to rock back and forth.
How does that just break?
I don't know. I don't know when it cracked or how or what. But so the seal, the wax ring, it was letting water go through there, and I'm hoping it was mostly clean water, as the toilet was being flushed. I don't know. So anyway, it's in between. There was water like kind of trapped. I had to rip up like 6 ceramic tiles. Man, that is. If you've never had to rip up ceramic tile,
I've done that.
Yeah, that is like. That stuff's not meant to come up.
Yeah, because
If
underneath
it's installed right anyway. Yeah.
And I installed it, and I did a good job.
underneath you have that concrete board as well.
Right. And that was screwed down, and so I had to rip all that up. Then I had to cut out the floor, the subfloor.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It was
because
wet
I could see like dampness all around there, and then I removed that, and then below that is the insulation between the 2 levels, because I thought, well, I'm gonna put insulation to keep the sound down between these 2 levels, and that was just a soggy mess. But it was only like about a 4-foot section in between 2 joists. So
It's in the insulation and on your drywall.
on the drywall ceiling, the ceiling of my bathroom
Of your
downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, so hopefully I caught it quick enough, and I think it was running out. It wasn't just sitting there. There was a little bit left down there, but it's just been. So I tore all that out, and I got a fan blowing on it right now down there. So hopefully
You may want
right.
to, like,
Dehumidifier.
I know. Well, you may want to poke some holes in that drywall. Is there holes? Was any made by the water?
No, it's
I mean,
really
this
good
is
shape.
just my thought
Yeah,
because it's enclosed.
yeah.
You may want to have some holes so it does have some way to air out a little.
Breathe, yeah.
Because you've closed up the upper upstairs.
Not yet.
part.
No, it's still wide open.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
leaving it wide open. So the rest of the bathroom is functional. The vanity
sink and
and
the
shower. The shower. So I just got a big hole in my floor, like this big. Well, it's 2 feet by 1 foot.
People
You're right.
listening can
Yeah,
tell how big you're
yeah.
talking to.
So it's airing out, and probably tomorrow I'm gonna hopefully, but if it's dry enough, repair the subfloor, and then it's just building up those layers. So you got the subfloor, and then
Yeah.
it's gonna take some
So
time.
what do
but
you think? I mean, is it?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like we were kind of joking, like that party. There was a lot of people there. So did somebody like fall, or I don't know? Did they?
I don't
somebody
know.
lean funny? Was it? I mean,
Well, yeah.
because
one
cheek
wipe,
lift,
yeah.
I was, and then it was like, it was. Okay, so I'm getting really descriptive here in my thinking that I went through during this whole process, because it's the left bolt of the flange on the left side of the toilet that is broken. So that would mean a left-handed person, because
Sure.
a left-handed person would lean to their right side.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
it
if
was
you're looking,
like-
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
okay. So
logic.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I
that
get
this
it.
in my mind.
Yeah,
thinking,
because
I get it.
I'm a left leaner.
you're a left lean. Yeah, no. Yeah,
You
yeah.
broke
you
his
lean to the
toilet.
left. No. It's
I didn't.
the right side is fine. It's the left side that's broken. So that would
But
mean
the question is, though, was it the upward force that broke it, or downward
Well,
force
I would
that
think
broke
if you lean to your right, it would put more weight over to the right, and then your left side would come up, which would cause the
Unless
break on
you
the
rock
side.
back the other way really quickly. Like
I
you
don't
set
know.
down really hard the other way.
I don't know. You got
Yeah.
a mystery pooper on your hands.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to say I didn't poop in your party, and I didn't use that toilet. So
Okay.
I the door was closed, so I went to the boys' room.
Well, as I was thinking through it, I was thinking that person would have done, whether it would be male or female, would have, if it was a left-handed person, would have gone from, would have gone through from the left side. I don't know. Maybe.
Now, did
maybe
you
I'm
check
thinking
for
way-
fingerprints and
I did not.
butt
know.
prints.
Yeah,
No.
butt
Yeah.
prints, DNA evidence.
Yeah.
You're getting a little.
No, I have no idea. It could have been. We actually saw some moisture around the toilet like about a month ago, but we didn't think anything of it. We thought that maybe something spilled or the kids were getting in and out
Peed
of the
on the
shower.
floor.
Yeah, well, that too. That happens.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
believe it or not.
Well,
Three
you got
boys.
3 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
it probably just happened over time. I'm sure.
That's
But
my.
your house isn't that old, is it?
No, well, it's 12 years, but I did that floor like 3 years ago. That's the other thing is I could have over tightened
Sure.
that, and it
Yeah.
caused a crack, which then led to
But see, I
that
would've-
left-handed person leaning.
I would have wondered though if your toilet would have cracked before the flange would have cracked.
Yeah, I would have thought that too.
because porcelain is a
yeah.
lot more brittle than I think that
Than
plastic
that
would be.
thick plastic. Yeah, I don't know, but they make a it's apparently this is like a common thing. Those flanges breaking.
Yeah.
And maybe it's
They make metal ones.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
you
cast
can-
iron,
Yeah,
right?
you can replace. You can put like a metal shield almost over the top of that. That would it'd probably never happen again.
No, I bet not.
Interesting.
So, do we have closing music
Yeah,
for
that's
Josh's
my
segment?
that's my segment.
I don't
That's
know.
what I've got.
Oh!
Oh no!
That really wasn't that much.
Good thing you drank a lot of that.
Yeah.
I think you need to finish it before you do
Probably
it again.
need to find a napkin though.
That's
hey,
always
what's next
you
topic?
cleaned,
Yeah,
so we
that's
don't
always
have
the
anything.
problem that we face here. So we got a lot of electrical stuff, and then we got drinks
Yeah,
all around.
live dangerously. That's
But,
all I got to
yeah,
say.
and then we're clumsy.
Well, Greg's clumsy.
Yeah, you know how many times have I had near misses though?
Oh, I had one today at work. Yeah.
You almost had a near miss with your microphone, and I didn't
Yeah,
say
I
a
know,
word
I know.
about it.
It's weird. It's like it's. I think it's. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what's next on the agenda? So we talked about my leaky toilet. This is one that I wanted to spend a little more time on, and I think we probably have a lot of time to spend on it. But you put this topic on our agenda, Josh, where Northern Brewer was purchased by AB InBev.
That's good.
Yeah. It's bizarre.
Try that.
And at first glance, at first sight, whenever you posted this, I looked at the agenda and I guess my first reaction was that this was like a small brewery. I didn't make the connection initially. I just thought, well, they bought another.
Yeah, because we
another
haven't.
small
We never
beer.
bought anything from Northern Brewer.
Yeah, but then I mean, after a minute or two, it sunk in. I was like, wow, that's the home brewers supply
Yeah.
distributor.
They said they have millions of dollars in revenue yearly.
50 million.
Yeah. Crazy.
I could see that because they're one of the biggest.
Well, and
if
they-
not the biggest.
They got into
I think they are the
hardware
biggest.
too. They got into tanks and they got into real, not just brew kit, not just grain bills and stuff like that. They got into equipment.
And they own the Midwest, I think it's called Midwest Brew Supply or Midwest Beer
don't know.
Supply, which is another big.
But so do you think this lends to more of a shift from NAB's thinking of rather than trying to beat these people, craft brewers, not necessarily joining them, but legitimizing what the hobby is or what these people are doing, and they're starting to make a buck off of it?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know.
I don't
wish
think
that-
there's another way to explain it.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
Why else would they do it?
The other thing that so I actually spent some time today. This was pretty fascinating to me. I spent some time looking through, reading comments on several different sites, and I got pretty sucked into it for a while.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of different people. I mean, there's a lot of people. Everybody that commented about this was angry, was mad, was ready, was like done with being Northern Brewer being their supplier. And one of the things that I think came out of the article or the press release was that they wanted to continue to grow Northern Brewer and have more sites, like brick and mortar sites
Interesting.
in different cities. So now people, I mean, the thought was, from what I was reading, is that people are worried that they're going to put the local
Sure,
the mom and pop,
supply
yeah.
Homebrew,
out of
yeah.
business. So, and they can do that because they can offer that leverage of having cheaper supplies,
And they can stand to lose $1.
Right,
You know, AB
right.
can stand to take a loss on this Northern Brewer project if they wanted to.
But also, you got to look at their customer base is very loyal to. They want to be the small guy. These people who buy from Northern Brewer are also buying from their local mom and pop shop.
Right.
They go to Northern Brewer when they can't find something there,
Or they need a major equipment purchase.
right, exactly. And there are many people in this game online. What is there? There's a bunch of different
there's a lot.
places online that you can get the
Right.
same stuff, and they'll just go to a different company.
Right, they are, and that's so that leads me to believe, like, I don't know that they're in it for trying to gain that market share. I don't know why they're in it.
It's such a niche market that.
Niche.
Well, what else? What other word? It's a niche market. It's such a. This market is so small. You know, it's not a big market.
$50 million small?
I don't know.
Well,
they said
okay, it is, but in the big wide world of things, yes, it's big.
You can't compare it
But-
to InBev.
You
No,
can't, but if you go asking people, just surveying people in your office or whatever, say, "Hey, do you brew?" Okay, there may be some of us may have other people, but you're gonna find way more people that are buying an AB product as far as
To drink.
to drink instead of buying something to make their own beer.
Right.
Yeah.
But I
It's
still
a different
say,
class of person.
I
you know?
still say this is InBev's way to make a buck off these people that aren't buying InBev beer.
It may be an FU.
Well,
Yeah,
sure.
I know.
No, it could completely
Well,
be an FU.
And it was funny too because and I saw this type of comment a lot, was that they were referring to that Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
Where, you know, it was like, oh, your pumpkin pie spiced whatever.
Yeah, and Elysian
and-
Brewery, one of the breweries that they owned
now
now makes that exact flavor.
Yeah.
that they were
So
making fun of. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, we were kind of going back and forth in chat earlier, and you were saying that, you know, they're just trying to take over like all these different parts of the industry, and yeah, they certainly have all the macro brews, because we just talked about that last week when the deal with Coors, right?
Yeah. No,
And-
Miller.
Sorry. And then we always are talking about all these little micro
they're
breweries
buying
that
all
they're
of them.
buying up.
Yeah.
And now they're
Terrapin.
going after the home brewers,
Yeah.
you know, going right for the supplier.
And like I even joked, oh, now they'll go after sodas and
Yeah.
snacks, but they were in a snack business or whatever for a while. Remember Cape Cod? All
Yeah.
those that
Popcorn?
was AB.
Was it InBev or AB?
Well, okay, that was AB. That
Yeah.
was before
Well, AB,
Huh.
Eagle Snacks.
Eagle Snacks,
Eagle
yeah.
Snacks.
and
I thought
that was a
Cape
long
Cod was-
time ago. That was like my dad
Yeah,
actually.
wow, yeah.
So kind of along those same lines, I was thinking about this and reading all the people's anger and all that, and thinking about people that work for all these different companies, and they were saying that, you know, Northern Brewer is one of the, if not the largest, home brewing supplier. I'm thinking about all these people that work there. So my dad and my grandpa and my uncle and I have a
My
cousin.
aunt and uncle.
They all worked for AB. They all got out about the time that InBev bought them.
Yeah.
And they're retired or whatever. But yeah, it's just kind of weird how that whole like
Different company.
yeah, it's a completely different company. Now I know a lady that I work with. Her husband works there, and he works like 10, 12 hours a day.
Jeez.
It's just crazy, and it's
Those
just
Belgian.
yeah, I guess I don't know.
Make good waffles.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really know what to think of it. I was really shocked by it, I guess.
Give
more
it
than
6
anything.
months. It'll be interesting to
Yeah.
see what has happened if their well, they'll never tell you what their
Yeah.
revenue is like. But
When it comes down to it, I think a lot of people may be pissed and say they're going to boycott and all that. But when it comes to prices, and if they're able to do something like Amazon where 2-day shipping,
Right.
sure,
people are going to buy from them,
Right.
you know?
that's what needs to happen. Is Amazon needs to open up a homebrew.
And really, there's a bunch of
Vertical.
prime homebrew supplies, but it may be...
Not grain bills though. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't buy.
that's true.
You can't buy a
True.
grain bill from them.
And I don't know if it's worth it to even Amazon, you know?
Probably not, because I mean the perishable, those items are extremely perishable, very limited shelf life. So I don't know that Amazon would touch it with a 10-foot
No.
pole.
It's definitely not their main focus of business.
And it's the same for InBev. It's not their main focus. I just think it's another way to make a buck off the people that aren't drinking their beer.
Right. I did read a little bit about that though, where there was people like with I guess a theory that they were gonna try to restructure that industry and make it more like a one-stop shop, and make it more, I guess, like Amazon, where it's a really quick drop ship delivery, that kind of stuff. But the thing is the quality could suffer.
Sorry.
When it comes to like a lot of those products, I mean, they have to be of the highest quality.
Right.
But if they're starting to squeeze, you know, like Walmart, they really squeeze down their, because a lot of the stuff that's on their shelves is owned by the manufacturers. So you have like Procter and Gamble, they own that shelf space, and they have to bring in the inventory and have it, you know, available. So that Walmart just keeps squeezing down that margin, you know, further and further, which makes the quality suffer. So that's the fear, I guess, that if they do that with the beer supplies, that the quality could end up suffering because
Sure.
they're just rushing it, you know.
Well, and that's going to do nothing but drive people to mom and pops
Right.
more and more.
Yeah. So
Did I hear Alec Trebek in our green room?
You did, but before we get to that, you have
He's
a
going to
snack.
get pissed if you don't get to him quickly.
I brought a snack.
That
Oh,
Canadian-
no, you
the
brought it.
Canadian anger.
We've got a couple snacks.
Two snacks.
Two snacks for Wednesday. And moonshine. Okay.
Finish this. Kill this
I don't
bottle.
want to finish.
Your glass is almost empty. Finish this. I've had two.
You drink some more.
No, I did.
You
already.
have
You
little.
finish.
You have little. Hey,
Little hands.
Where's our faithful listener?
I don't know. Mike
I
must
don't
be-
know.
He's probably meeting. Oh, he was going to meet George R.R. Martin tonight or something. I don't know.
oh,
He was apparently
Game
George,
of Thrones, dude.
Yeah, George
Yeah.
is signing copies of his latest book or something to Michael.
Man.
We need a
We'd take-
tailor for him.
We're second billing.
Yeah, and it sent George. Yeah. Anyway, okay, we just killed that bottle of moonshine.
I think you killed it, actually.
It's a we. It's an effort. It's a group effort.
Um,
So yeah, I brought for snack sea salt chocolate candy corns.
That sounds really good. And
Yeah. Don't tell my wife.
Was this a Target exclusive, too?
Yes.
Okay.
We talked about these last time because we had 2 weeks ago, and I looked it up on the. I think I remember looking it up and seeing the sea salt, and we said these are going to be great.
So unlike your normal candy corn, it's got a white tip and the brownish rest of the body.
I didn't get too much salt.
Well, is the white part the salty part?
No, you can actually see salt flakes on the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can too. Imagine that.
I only got a couple.
It's good though.
Yeah, it's chocolate.
And a little bit salty.
Yep. So
It's got a chocolate pudding taste.
Yeah, I agree. Pudding snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really bad.
So there you go.
yeah,
So do you want to do this other snack? Or you
Yeah,
want to save
we
it? or-
have to.
Yeah,
We
it's
have to.
perishable.
It's not perishable, but Greg, you know, he sent out the. Can you one of you? bring
Yeah, I
a
know.
snack?"
He's whining about. Oh, he's providing snacks.
Okay.
I always provide beer and snacks. Finally, you bring something.
I stopped by Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town,
Okay.
and I picked up.
That are
I
about to
walked
go on strike.
Yeah. I walked through the snack aisle looking for something New. I remember Greg and we used to do that, just look for whatever had new on the label, and I couldn't find anything. So I knew if I brought something that wasn't new, Greg would be disappointed.
Oh, yeah, he'd
I'd probably choke you to death.
Yeah. Wow.
There's that rage.
So I was getting frustrated, and I walked through the bakery area.
Uh-oh.
And this is the same thing that happened to me last time. And you remember whenever I brought in the pumpkin spice cakes
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago? So I found these guys here.
Still in the bag, fresh.
Well, I wanted it to be a secret because Greg
okay.
likes
Oh,
everything.
sure.
I see you guys.
I like secrets.
You guys are looking at the bag. Oh, Greg is like, oh, man.
Cover our eyes.
Well, these are Tastycake minis. Have you guys ever heard of Tastycakes before?
Yes.
I have never. Look, see, that's new right there.
So Tastycake is a famous brand like in the Northeast.
it
I know
originated
from Seinfeld.
originated from Philadelphia and is spreading across the country.
All I have to
And-
see is made with Reese's.
Yeah, so these are the chocolate cupcakes with peanut butter flavored icing and peanut butter flavored cream filling.
Yeah.
And they look like,
I bet I could eat that
in
whole
our
box.
area, we used to have Hostess.
Yeah,
Well, we still do.
we still do.
Actually, it's a national brand.
Oh, wait, what am I thinking of?
Idiot.
Is it Hostess? What was the one that shut down?
Hostess, but it came back like a
did
year
it?
later.
No, I'm not a...
A news
I
person.
thought
Yeah.
you brought back Hostess. We've had Hostess on this show.
Oh, I'm not a pastry
He
guy.
doesn't pay attention.
I'm not a
No,
pastry guy.
I don't. Well,
or a beer person.
anyway.
I don't.
They all
I don't-
taste the
they all
same to
taste
me.
the same.
They all do taste the same to me. I'd agree with that. No, but these look
I'll
like
support
the little...
the little guy, but they all taste the same.
If you want to keep giving me beer, Greg, I'll drink
All
it.
right. Come on, let me have it. So these are Tastycakes minis, then they're in these little bitty individually wrapped packages of 3. Look at it, they're cute, aren't
Man,
they?
they're tiny.
They're really
Yeah.
tiny.
They're like bite size.
Are we? Oh,
You don't
I
have
thought
to.
we were gonna open one.
Yeah, we can open one.
we
if
can
you
open
want.
one and eat.
Oh,
No,
wow.
he was being a smart ass, Josh.
Yeah,
Well,
more for me.
I'm taking these home. You're right. We're opening one of these.
my kids will be happy. So, 3 little bitty guys
They're like-
that are about bite size.
yeah, 1 or 2 bites.
One
I've
or
had
two.
one.
1 bite.
I'd say one.
Yeah. So how is it, Greg? Since you shoved it in.
Man, this show
I mean,
gets exponentially better the more we drink. I
Did
mean,
you-
seriously.
Did you even give it a sniff, Greg? Oh man, that is
What is there to
extreme
sniff?
peanut butter.
His nose is so big, he can smell it across the room.
So
Wow.
it's very. I don't think it's like a Reese's type
Holy
peanut butter.
crap.
They're good.
Good.
They're very good. I don't.
That icing.
Yeah.
I don't think Reese's though.
Oh, I do.
You do?
With
Yeah.
the icing, absolutely.
Yeah, I do too.
You're wrong,
Yep.
Greg.
It's a salty peanut butter.
I don't get salt at all. You're still eating
Maybe
the
a
damn
little.
candy
Oh,
corn.
I was eating the candy corns. I ate them together. I'm sorry.
Man, this is good.
These are ridiculous.
Go ahead, another one of those.
Yeah, I could eat that whole damn box.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm a fat ass. It's okay.
Oh man. So yeah, these
Wow.
are all over. Tastycakes has been around since 1914.
Those are ridiculous. That is really, really, really good.
There you go, buddy.
No, I'll be have poop in my brain if I do that.
Just like beer.
Yep. It's that high sugar.
Damn,
content,
those are
man. That
good.
kills me.
Those are
Those
really
are
good.
Man.
really good.
All right, so Tastycakes.
Both you
Those-
finished yours? Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Man, they're good. 3 bites, dude.
Those probably, I think, are the best snack we have had.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Better than those damn Bavarian pretzels. I don't know who brought those last.
I like pretzels.
Yeah, those are probably the best
Man,
snack we've had. Those are
were
outstanding.
tasty. And
Looks
Very
like you
good,
got,
Josh. Maybe you should
Oh,
pick out snacks
yeah.
from here on.
get an applause for this. All right.
Yeah, every week you're in charge of snacks.
All right, fine. I'll do it.
You have to go to a different store, though.
Yeah, you need to go
Yeah.
like one or Karsh's or some international thing and just bring weird crap.
Yeah.
Make Greg
Yeah.
eat it.
Yep.
Well, he said he wanted to do
Swedish
Bean
fish.
Boozled next week.
lobster. Yeah. I got that for next week.
Okay.
I think we
We're
should
gonna
do
save
it.
that for next.
It's Halloween, candy, grossness.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You better have a puke
Okay.
bucket.
Yep.
Yeah. So, getting away from snack time.
Alec, we can bring Alec in.
So I don't know if you guys are aware of this show. It's called Jeopardy.
Watch it every afternoon.
Do you really?
No,
Ugh.
I used to.
So
I could win. Well, no, I won't say it. Mike, our loyal listener, Mike, he could win Jeopardy.
oh yeah.
He could go to battle with Ken Jennings in a heartbeat, easily.
Well, there's a. I know Josh. You have seen one of the bands with me, MC Chris.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of nerdcore bands. They're basically
Nerdcore.
rappers that rap about
You want any more of these?
nerdy stuff like
video
Reese's
games.
cakes and exactly what we do here.
Yeah, you're right.
We're all nerds.
You want any more of these?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Josh.
No, I'm good.
You didn't save those for the wife.
Yeah,
gotta take
I
it
don't
back
want to
home.
be
I'd be in trouble.
beaten along with you. So
So anyway, on one of the episodes of Jeopardy, one of the contestants was like, when they go and interview him, she said, "Oh, I like listening to nerdcore," and explain it to him, and he kind of said, "Oh, you mean losers?" I think
Losers, in other words.
that's what he says. Losers, in other words.
In other words,
Yeah. And then he's, at one point he goes, "I'm only kidding, of course," but was he kidding?
no, he's being an ass.
He could have just been. So there's like 10 of the nerdcore rappers. I'll just name a few.
MC Chris.
No, he wasn't on this.
Oh, no kidding. He's
It
the only
was-
one I know.
Schaefer the Dark Lord.
Of course.
Schaefer the Dark Lord.
I love his stuff.
MC Frontalot. Whitey Cracker.
That sounds
MC
racist.
Lars.
Is he in Metallica?
MC Lars
Yeah.
Ulrich.
Yeah.
So anyway, they got together and made a song making fun of Alex Trebek.
Do you have to pay
and
rights for this for you to play this?
I'm not gonna play much. It's just
Shuck it long and shuck it hard. Trebek.
so I won't get into all of it, but it's kind of making fun of him.
Trebek. And you can suck it, Trebek.
Yeah, I'll just.
I did actually hear that clip before. That was pretty funny, and I thought the same thing. When she said nerdcore, because I heard it on the radio, they were talking.
Oh,
about
Greg listens to that.
It. Yeah,
bull
I
crap.
thought first. You came to mind immediately. What can I say?
So it's kind of, what's funny is the whole punk rock and all that phase.
Yeah.
It was kind of the same thing. I was into
Yeah.
that because it was different and people accepted you and all that.
People
And-
accepted you.
Accepted you.
Who? Oh, those people accepted.
Wow!
That was mean.
I know. These guys are jerks.
I didn't say that.
Well, no, I'm saying who accepts. Like, I get what you're saying, but it sounded like you said people accepted me because I was nerdcore.
His mom.
So
accepted
anyway,
him, Josh.
nerdcore is kind of the same except they rap.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd bring that up because I bring up stuff that I care about.
Speaking of caring about things. And
Hey,
bringing
do you
it
know
up-
the debates on tonight?
Oh shit! I don't care about that.
Hey, did you hear about? I want to talk about the debate for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Greg? We're not.
We're not political, Greg.
on this
Oh, I
show.
saw a great meme today.
So
It said some people hate Hillary, some people hate Trump, but everybody hates Caillou. That little
I saw
bald
that.
kid on Channel 9.
I don't know if you know, but there's another debate going on.
Oh no, I
Uh-oh.
don't.
What?
Which monster do you vote for?
Oh man,
Is this Snap?
You
You
did
got a
this
snack?
again?
So the monster. All we do is eat on this show.
Hey, I'm going to say it
Nerdcore.
again. This show gets exponentially better the more we drink.
And louder.
Well, sure, but yeah.
So if you didn't,
Greg
know,
can't contain himself.
No, nerdcore.
So if you didn't know,
I think he's slightly aroused with this.
if you didn't know, Count Chocula, Booberry, and Frankenberry are going to bat to. I don't know. They want your vote for some reason. I don't see any reason why Count Chocula would ever lose this battle because the other cereals suck compared to Count Chocula. I mean, who wants blueberry cereal compared to chocolate cereal?
People who like the antioxidant factors of
They're
blueberries.
stupid people.
It's a superfood.
Same with our strawberry cereal.
We just lost 3 listeners because of that.
Yeah, we're through.
We're the Blueberry Guild, you son of a bitch.
The Blueberry Foundation of America has lost our endorsement.
No,
We're like,
no, we
hey,
lost.
this would be a good podcast
No,
to start advertising
No,
on.
we
oh, not anymore.
we lost their endorsement. They didn't lose our endorsement; that we lost their endorsement.
Yeah, true. So I got some Count Chocula.
What are we supposed to do with this?
I don't know.
Mix it with our beer?
Jesus, he is
Oh,
wound
man.
up.
He is. This is what happens whenever he drinks liquor.
Hey, I'm fine. You need to finish your liquor, by the way.
Count Chocula is one of my favorite cereals.
Did you? Yeah, we talked about. No, maybe we haven't talked about this. That brewery that was buying up
Oh yeah,
all
I
the
bought
Count Chocula in their town to make a beer out of it.
Colorado.
Yeah. That was last year, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
happened? Yeah. About this time.
So, what else we got except topics that I came up with? We should mix these up, shouldn't we?
Nah.
Did you have a wedding update, Greg?
Oh, yeah. How'd your engagement photos go?
got-
I heard
he's
you
got
had those
music
done
for this.
yesterday.
He's got music for this.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Do I?
We have music for everything now.
I don't think I do.
You did last week.
Oh,
I saw you pulling up some YouTube video
Yeah,
that
but
said, like, wedding music.
I don't have it. Here's the movie TV music.
Man.
Wedding update. Here is the wedding update. Here is the wedding update. Okay.
This is a train wreck.
So we had engagement photos,
And Josh and I
yesterday.
weren't there.
No.
I
Could've
knew
been.
you had said we could have our photos taken, headshots taken
I'm
for
sorry.
the show.
I thought we must have got our dates mixed up.
Must have.
Um,
oh, shit. Your
my
computer's rebooting.
Well, it's not the one that's streaming stuff.
Okay.
Take 2.
Yeah,
take
we'll just
2.
start over like we did 2 weeks ago.
So,
You were,
have either of you
We're talking
had-
about engagement
Have
photos.
either of
right?
you had engagement photos?
No, sir.
We had engagement photos. done,
Okay.
I think.
So,
I didn't even have wedding photos.
Really?
No.
Was it shotgun style?
No.
it's wonderful.
Frugal.
Well, so we got our plan was to get all dressed up for some of the photos. and
Tuxedo? Or
then- no, dress and a guy in tie.
Guy in tie.
guy in tie? Were you
Like a
the
tie
guy,
guy?
or was somebody else the
I
guy?
was the guy in the
A
tie.
tie guy? Like, did he bring dinner?
No, that's the fry guy.
racist.
Well,
Ty Rama?
Yeah.
I mean, he likes to eat
He's
there.
not the guy at Tyrama's not Thai. He's
Oh,
American.
really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
His wife's Thai, I
I've
think.
never been there.
You've never been to
No,
Tyrama?
I know.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
it weird.
Great food.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, back to wedding photos.
it was October 17th yesterday, the middle of October.
It is
It
80
was-
freaking degrees.
I know, it was pushing 90.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
We were sweating balls. I swear.
Wow, that's descriptive. Holy cow.
This is the most ridiculous thing. If you're ever
Molly, he did not mean that.
if you're ever in a long sleeve shirt, no, I'm not talking about just the weather. If you're ever in a long sleeve shirt, tie, pants,
I bet you were a pleasant person to deal with, too.
hey, I was fine. Because we took some pictures.
Because Molly was there.
Yeah, my lovely fiance.
Yeah.
We were taking some pictures at her aunt's house. She's a really beautiful house. We wanted to take a lot of the nicer pictures around there. Was dressed up. Then we moved to the park.
To take the crappier pictures? Is that
Well,
what you're
no,
saying?
we got a little more casual. I was in, the plaid with roll-ups and jeans. Roll-ups.
Roll-ups?
You had fruit roll-ups?
My sleeves rolled up, is what I meant to say.
Okay,
Never-
I gotcha.
Never called it that.
Me either.
You guys kind of fall asleep while I'm talking, don't you?
No, I am completely interested in your wedding updates.
I don't know what roll-ups are. So I'm not
I
asleep.
know a fruit roll up. That's all I know.
Greg's a fruit roll.
One of the fun,
He wears them on his sleeves. Josh, come on, keep up.
one of the most fun things was in this park we were at, Watson Trails Park. They have a playground, and it's got kind of a faux zip line.
Okay.
So you actually hang it. I guess it's kind of like a roller skate type thing at the top, and it has a line and a round. You can either sit or stand on the thing, and you go across about I guess it's maybe about 40 feet. But it's one of the coolest things ever, and I think every playground should have this now.
How far off the ground is this?
This is, it's not that far off the ground. It's maybe about 3-4 feet.
How do you hang on it and zip line then?
So you climb up on
Was it a
these-
newer playground? Or
Yeah, you climb up
Yeah.
on these like pedestal things, and you hang on the rope, and like I said, at the bottom of it's not really a rope, it's like
Metal.
a
It's a
rubber
metal bar.
wire type thing, because it's flexible, and there's a round platform at the bottom.
Oh, you stand on it.
You either stand or you can
Oh,
sit
okay.
on that. And I mean, you fly. So we, like, our last few pictures, we kind of took a few pictures with that. And it was pretty fun. And we told our photographer, you got to try this out. This is fun. And she got on it too. So we were really happy with.
And she said, it smells like sweaty balls.
I stood on there. I didn't sit.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
it was all right. So Count Chocula.
What else we got? What agenda? Greg's computer is still
Let's
rebooting.
see.
The agenda's right in front of you.
No, that's it. We have the scariest video games.
Video games aren't scary.
Yeah, can't think of any.
I had a theme song too to play,
Oh, man.
and I can't play it now.
Why? Oh, your computer's
Yeah,
rebooting.
computer's in reboot mode for some reason.
Windows updates. That's why.
I got 24% complete.
Well,
I
don't
think
know.
we need to drink moonshine every episode. That
Really?
will increase our listenership.
hey, I'm on snacks. You're on moonshine.
That'll get expensive.
Yeah. Snacks are cheap.
Yeah.
My thing about the scariest video games, it was kind of a thing for Halloween. You want to make next episode all
We should.
scary Halloween-y?
I'm scared
related?
of.
We still.
Bean
Did you ever
Boozled,
watch
that's
that
for sure.
movie?
I have not finished that movie. No.
Yeah.
Greg, he just get the hint.
No,
You'll-
it's not because I don't
You'll
want
never
to.
watch
I
it
just-
either.
Yeah. I want to. I just haven't had. I just haven't gotten around to it.
So are you gonna do Bean Boozled next week?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, this is bullshit. I'm not.
Do it. Do it. If you don't do it, you're just.
I'll do the toothpaste one. I'll hold the puke bucket for you two. I am not doing skunk spray.
There isn't a skunk spray in this box, so you don't have to worry about it.
Rotten egg.
Well, that's in there.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing rotten egg.
There's some really bad ones.
Well, you spin the thing, okay?
Yeah.
Now, see the one we have. You take.
You're not-
You take the lid up and you put the lid down, and it puts two random jelly beans up there.
Oh. So that's not as we don't have that. It's more of a spin a wheel and you pick whatever color that comes up. You pick that.
Yeah. There's some really bad ones.
Yeah. I was
Puke.
yeah. No, that does not sound fun.
So anyone who doesn't know, Jelly Belly has a thing called Bean Boozle.
Bean Boozled.
Bean Buezel. Bueller. And the color of the jelly bean could either be something tasty or something kind of disgusting.
Kind of disgusting.
Kind of disgusting.
Okay, yeah.
I think puke
rotten
is-
egg and dog food, yeah. So
Yeah. Well,
Dead
Dog
fish.
food's on the one of the mild ones, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So
They'll probably all taste the same.
do you no.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like beer, right?
To you, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. No Taste Bud. We gotta.
Well-
That's what we ought to do. We gotta give them to you and see if you can know.
Guess
what
which one they
flavors
are.
they are.
I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Guess what flavor?
Yeah.
So if it's gross,
Is it colors
you're gonna,
though?
Yeah.
It's, well,
Yeah, but
don't
you don't-
tell me
you
the
don't know what-
colors.
right.
Yeah. I mean, don't tell me what the
Well,
colors
you
represent.
blindfold
Right.
you?
No. I'm just saying, don't. Like, I didn't memorize them. So just like hand me one and go, okay, what does this taste like to you?
You'll know that the jelly bean is brown, so it, pudding or
No, I won't even know that. Like, if it's good, like, will I be able to taste?
Well, are you
what
going to close your eyes while we put it in your mouth?
No. I'll just pick it up and eat it, but I won't know.
But you're going to see the color.
Yeah, but I don't know what the colors represent, though. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
you don't have to tell me that ahead of time. So
that'll be pretty easy to figure out.
Well, I can tell whether it's good or bad, and then also what it tastes like.
I mean, red's usually cherry.
Right. And green is apple.
I don't know. I didn't look at
He's colorblind, too.
Yeah, I'm colorblind and taste blind.
Taste blind.
Taste blind. Is taste blindness a thing?
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know. That'd be an interesting question.
1 in 25 people.
Is that true?
Yes.
What else we got?
Oh, wait. My updates are up to 69%.
Last week's show, I have not had a chance to listen to yet.
Well, you were here, so you don't need to.
Yeah. I was here. I'll tell you what, though. You missed a good after-show party.
Oh, really? What did I miss?
Greg's lovely fiance made us dinner.
Oh, really?
We had some really wonderful chili dogs. It was good.
That sounds good.
And my beautiful wife came over to join us for dinner. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds good.
Like the Baum, I'm not supposed to say your last name.
Oh,
you already did once earlier.
I think you've done it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. They're not here this week, so
yeah. Well,
yeah.
Let's have fun.
Yep, that's right.
And then we went out and
yeah,
we danced the night away.
okay, I think it's about time to wrap this
Studio
up.
54. I'm kind of stalling, so this will finish rebooting so you can play the outro.
oh yeah, the outro.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, do we have another messenger, or is that you?
No, that was me.
I don't think anybody listened. I don't think anybody watched live.
No one's listening.
Let's see. One watching now.
That's probably
that's
you.
My phone,
That's
probably.
you.
Yeah, that's probably my phone.
Yep.
Well, tell us where we can be found.
Well, Greg, we can be found on beer30.tv, and we can be found on
YouTube.com.
youtube.com/beer30tv, and we can be found on
Facebook.
facebook.com/
Beer is awesome.
Beer is awesome, and we can be found on
Instagram.
Instagram.
The
Beer
easiest
30
thing to
TV.
do is go to beer30.tv.
Or just the Googles.
Yeah, use Google. Type in beer30.
Well,
All one word.
Stuck in Beta, you'll find, if you search for that, you'll find us in all the
Oh, thank God your
podcast
computer's back up
apps.
so you can play the outro song.
Man, you got a little crabbiness. Oh, you hear that?
That's probably copywritten.
Yeah,
We
probably.
can't
We'll
use
have to
that.
start over
Yeah.
now. Let's start the episode over.
Yeah.
That happened once,
Yeah.
and we were like 30 seconds
No,
in.
it
He's
was
like,
not-
we're not starting over.
It was not 30 seconds.
We had the best conversation of chopped meat.
Chopped meat?
Yeah,
What
so
are you talking
that
about?
was so everyone out there, I hope you've enjoyed.
I don't
come
know why
on.
you're trying to do 2 things at once, because you can talking or nothing.
We had 2 likes on our Instagram post from earlier today. When I said the podcast was going to be starting. One is from Beer Fans Unite, and the other one is from Beer Porn.
Oh,
Well,
I wonder what they have. Pull up their Instagram
I
page.
bet it's beer pictures.
Probably.
Yeah, it's just pictures of beer.
Well, it's been a fun episode. And next week, we're going to come back with you with a... That's my computer. We're going to come back with a wonderful podcast.
And we'll probably be sober.
It's going to be the biggest Halloween
For the first 10
extravaganza.
minutes.
It's going to be the biggest Halloween extravaganza you've ever seen in your life.
So
So
they're listening.
So get ready for... Listen, you can hear that's evil. Evil, evil. So get ready for that next week. But till next time...